Hello, everybody, and welcome to Magical Monday. How's everybody doing out there? I noticed that the energy is getting a lot stronger, and people are fighting it off, and they're trying to wave it away. And there is going to be some things we do have to go through. It's part of the journey, but you have to learn that it is an opinion, and people are allowed to make their opinions, and you just need to figure out what's triggering you and walk away. I always say, like, if I'm somebody's trigger, I think it trigger, 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 walk away. And I train myself to like walk away and look at it at a different perception, and just still even walk away from it, because if it wasn't meant to be heard, it wouldn't come out. So it was meant to be heard. But when you get the information, how are you dealing with it? So we are going to, today is 5/12/2025, which is an 18, which is a nine. And, nine kind of goes into itself, and it's always nine. So we are going to start with our Soul Helper Oracle, because our Soul Helper Oracle always takes us we'll see where this is going. Okay, the energy, because I know it's been really strong lately, and I get that everybody's trying to fight it off, but now is the time to fight it off. We get a number 40 in the Soul Helper Oracle, and it's a four. And you see, as she's basically sometimes like I feel, like you're just staring off, thinking and absorbing and observing your life. It's like Sundays. Sundays for me is like soul surfing Sunday. It's like soul surfing through what you've been through all week and trying to get yourself in that prepared mode to do another leveling up, because everything is a lesson. You are caught up in drama. Act to free yourself, change, and blossom again. Realizing that we are responsible for the prisons we create for ourselves and the drama in our lives is quite a challenge. They arise simply because something is not going the way we would like it to go. Or worse still, other people are not behaving as we would like. You have now strayed far from the path of your soul. You have become lost in sadness, careless of yourself, neglecting your true needs and feeling sorry for yourself. You have drawn this card because a great opportunity now awaits you. Choose to take it. Now it is up to you. The ball is in your court. Recognize that there is a gift, a great chance ready for the taking in everything. You and you alone are responsible for your life, your happiness, and for how difficult or otherwise you make your life. Resist the temptation to ask friends, colleagues, and neighbors for advice. They cannot know how you feel and what your emotional needs are. It is up to you. It is your responsibility. Take a look at your life and how it feels. Find the germ of change within you, the spark of wonder, lightness, and emotional abundance, and allow them to grow and blossom in your heart. Take action, start to change things. It does not really matter what you change, but make a start. Begin with yourself or your home. Once you do so, the paralysis that have been holding you captive in your own drama will be broken. Your helpers for the next 21 days, the power animal is the dolphin, the herbal essence is lemon, healing crystal is Lamar, and number is a four. Now we're going to read the four. A lot of us are kind of caught up in that drama because we're having to release things that we weren't ready to release. I don't think, are we ever all ready to release someone we love or something we love and just get over it? It probably doesn't work that way all the time. Number four reveals that you need solitude, structure more than ever. To feel secure, you need an ordered space. This number begins brings a sudden burst of energy. Use it to get your life in order. It brings good humor and cheerfulness. Things will be less complicated and life will become easier. Start to be aware of yourself and your body more keenly and take care of your physical needs. Number four's energy field is the mastery of matter in order to be able to create paradise, wholeness, divine order, and manifestation. Um, what I suggest at this moment in time that we all are going through and all experiencing, I would be careful what gets you upset. You need to work on you. That's very, very important that you work on self because self has to deal with all this. I pretty much know where we're going with this reading. It is going to be a really nice reading. Did you bring your coffee? Okay. It's midnight, a little after midnight, Magical Monday. And I thought instead of going and crashing and doing stuff because I'm always tired, because I'm always time traveling, to come in and give you guys a starter for the week because it's getting to the point where it's going to happen. We just got to be prepared. And I did get a little info. They're thinking there's going to happen something momentum like Golden Gate Bridge or the Statue of Liberty. You know, that is a man, and it's not a good statue. It's so we'll see what's going to happen in our world. Just be prepared to think about things as they're coming out. And you know, we are how do I want to say it? We are our 3D person right now until we start to bloom in the 4D, 5D. I'm pretty sure that most of us are in the 4D. That's why we're getting aggravated. That's why people are trying to stop us. People are trying to say we don't know what we know. And we know we've done our manifestation, we've done our meditation, we've done our dark work, dark night of the soul, and continue to do it. Get ready for what's next because it is going to be an eye opener. It is going to be beautiful and great. Okay, now we got some mystical forest oracles that have some beautiful messages for my beautiful soul family. The first one is forge a new path. When you make new choices, you create new results. Let go of old patterns and embrace the power of possibility. You are fully supported. Yes, you are supported. You just don't know at this point who's supporting you. But there is always something supporting you, whether it's our creator, uh, ancestors, spirit guides, your higher self. Got to remember that we need to make the new choices. The choice is ours, but are we going to make the right choice? This was interesting after choice because it says the key. All you do with the ease and enthusiasm is the path to your goal. Actions are secondary. Make the energy within your primary focus. Do not underestimate the little joys. I would say that that key on that tree is very, very right. It's very telling. And what it's telling me is we need to open the door. We need to use the key and we need to protect ourselves. We need to see that we do know more than what we think. Because the key is opening it, but yet it kind of is open. I guess we're just getting a key to remember that we do have the key. We have everything we need within. Shine light. It's never a mistake to give of yourself. Some will take it for granted. Others may take advantage of it. Do not allow bad energies to overpower your light. I think that was perfectly said, and that is beautiful because we've had a long journey so far in Earth School, and now we've been getting into Mystery School. And we need to learn. See, the problem is people are not patient. And with this kind of spiritual awakening, it takes patience because right now you have to teach yourself how to control, how to think about things, and how to react because our reaction is everything in life. And we just need to be careful with the reaction part. Now we got the other oracle, and it's five. Or wait, no, it's three. Excuse me, three. Transformation. I journey within to meet my higher self and to find true happiness. I was watching something the other day. I think it was Nino with Melissa Red Pill on it. And she was talking. She's real religious, but you know what? You get a lot from religion too. Um, she was saying that yes, and she said the Bible verse, and I should have wrote it down. I can't think of what it is. Uh, it says it in the God is within us. He created us to be the best we could and better than Him. That's why He put us on Earth School. Because right now, we are creating memories to store in the Akashic records of what this world was going through at this time. And if you look at this card, she's got the magic. She knows what she's doing. She is she knows her own path. This is the next card. This is the 21. Your own path. And this is three. This is transformation. I follow my own unique path with courage and strength. And if you look at this, the way they're looking, these cards, let me see. They're both looking away from each other if you look at that. She's looking that way, she's looking that way. She's got the energy in her hands. And the wise owl's up here in the corner, and she has her staff with the crystal on it. So they're both following their own unique path. But your transformation and your own path is what you're going to go through. So that was I like that. That was really good. I think we've got to have a lot of good cards come out. But you know, when you hear these and you think about on the perception of what you're getting in the cards, and for me, go off and look at it and think about it. Do some meditation on it and see what helped you and what didn't really phase you. I mean, there's a lot of things that don't phase you, but then there's those few that do. And that might be a message about your journey and where you're going in your journey at this time, because we're all on a different path, kind of. We're kind of on the same thing that we're going into the beautiful new world, but we're all on a different path because we have that one unique spark that no one else has. So we are part of the puzzle. See the signs. This is the messenger oracle. We are often sent small signs in the form of synchronicities and coincidences. Be watchful. Do not overlook them in the everyday rush of life. Words, numbers, and symbols that repeat, animals and birds that appear on your path, people who come in and out of your life at an odd or similar moment. And those flashes of knowing when you believe something will happen with every fiber of your being. These are all things you are meant to see and hear. Messages from Gaia and Great Spirit sent to aid your journey. And I love this because we are on a journey right now, and he is in the tree surrounded by the earth, and he's got a mask on. And then you've got the lion over here. You've got the dove, which is the angel's calling card, the white feather. You got the black wolf over here and the lion here and the egg that is being protected up here by signs and whatever that is up there, like a gargoyle or something. And everything is golden in this egg that they're all protecting. This is when everyone comes together and realize that they have that golden egg within inside themselves that they haven't found yet. They're still looking for it because we're looking outside of ourselves. You have to look inside of yourself. That is where you'll find the answers. Because, hey, I'm sure all of us have went through enough in our lifetime where we said, that didn't work. Nope, that didn't work either. Nope, let's go on. But, we have that one thing that really sticks with you because you know that it was for you. And our journey is all about us. So when you're looking at your life and you're looking at your journey, that is what you're supposed to look at. And we got a 13, a 4 in the Magical Spirit Oracle. It's time the old to leave behind. Rebirth. Shedding the chrysalis. Taking risk. So we're on this path now. We're on this journey. And if you look at the rainbow path, it goes around her and then up through her crown. And then it trails and it goes into the unknown. And this, we have to do the night of the soul, the dark night of the soul. We have to look at our past. We have to look at our present. We have to release things and also accept things. It's a two-way street. Okay, let's see what this has to say. I release all that doesn't serve me. I embrace the new. That's the hardest part is people embracing new. Your soul is calling for a rebirth of some kind in some aspect of your life or being. The bones of your past and of who you once were are meant to be shed, left behind, honored and praised as the sacred thing that brought you this far. Bless them, but then you must leave them far behind in that lonely desert of transformation so they can be one with all the other lost and dying things which serve the world as nourishment. And the time, even a seed, even as serving the world as nourishment, and the time, even as seeds. Have little remorse. It's okay to grieve and letting go, but don't foster guilt for things undone. Rather, hold a wide openness and fierce curiosity for all that is to come within that new space inside you. As unfamiliar as it may feel, it is the next step to getting there. There is so much more room within your now. Can you feel it? It's tingling and sparkling with tiny new flames of warmth and sunshine for all the new things to grow, to blossom, to take you over with passion and renewed inspiration for the possibilities of the unknown. Do not fear it. The crystal cells is just a temporary phase of the unknown that is potent for magic. You don't have to walk around with the heaviness of those bones anymore. Let them go. Leave them behind. Dissolve yourself. Be open to transformation. We cannot always stay the same. We must evolve. There are so many things that want to grow within you and around you. Let them grow. The unknown holds great transformation and possibilities for you. Trust it. It's time. Now there's a manifestation enhancer on here. Ask Spirit for the bravery and guidance it takes to fully navigate and surrender to your rebirth. This is how we can get the ultimate potential of it, to let it be what it's meant to be. However, that process may look, or however long it may take. Psychologically, you will need to get comfortable and being uncomfortable with making new and different choices, with thinking and being in new ways, with living in unfamiliar territory, with taking risks. Those old ways are no longer serving you. Lead more with your soul and less with your ego. I really like that because I see a lot of people walking around with a really big ego, and it's not becoming. It doesn't do anybody any good, and it doesn't do you good because you're blocked because of your ego. I always say leave your ego at the door, lower your resistance, and just let it glide. Now we got the intuition, intuitive whispered oracle, and we've got 11, the crown activation. 11 is a master number, and the crown is a beautiful, amazing connection with the divine. Your body is ready to bloom into spring. The crown energy center at the very top of your head is opening, ready for a fresh new energy to emerge. As your crown activates, it is drawing a lighter, more playful energy to move through you. What heaviness can you let go of to let in this new playfulness? Sometimes on the journey back to intuition, there can be challenges and things that need to be cleared, but right now it is time to play. This center has no sound, yet is all sound, and has no color, yet is all color. Your crown energy center is the part of you that connects to something higher, the universe, higher self, love, God, whatever reasonable resonates for you. As this center opens, there is an opportunity to release and manifest in an expensive way. Dream bigger than you usually do. What if something for beyond your wildest dreams is just around the corner? Be open to receive and embrace the unknown. How to activate your crown. Sit up straight. As you breathe in deeply, imagine you are pulling energy from the base of your spine all the way up to the crown of your head. As you exhale, follow your awareness back down to the base of your spine. With every round of breathing and breath, your energy begins to build until you can feel an opening at your crown. Visualize a lotus flower opening its 1,000 petals as the flowers open. A bright white light pours in from above. Ask this question: what do I need to receive that I wouldn't think to ask for? Yeah, I think we all have something to ask for, but we need to be grateful too. We just don't want everything given to us. I mean, we need to appreciate things. I just started a new gratitude grateful book, and it's looking pretty good. I enjoy channeling and writing. 24, inspiration hunt. It's interesting. What lights you up? What makes you feel inspired and alive? Perhaps adventure, being in nature, meditating, socializing, art, cooking. The options are endless. The beauty of inspiration is that we can find it in many places. It is an individual exploration into the self. This card is guiding you to go on an inspiration hunt and have a day dedicated to getting inspired in as many ways as possible. When you look back over the past year, where did you find inspiration? What did you see that took your breath away? Who were the people and what were the conversations that ignited excitement in you? What did you read that changed you in some way? Remember that where your focus goes, energy flows. So by dedicating time to look for inspiration, you will become more inspired. Grab your notebook and write at least a list of all the people, places, and things that have inspired you recently. Once you notice what lights you up, start planning your inspiration hunt. Where will you go and who will you go with? Will you go alone or with an inspiring companion? Plan a day that excites you. There is no right or wrong place to look for inspiration. The only rule is that you must try at least one new thing that intrigues you. At the end of the day, write down what inspired you the most and what inspiration feels like to you. That's a great exercise. Okay, the practical magic wanted to come out and play. I haven't seen the practical magic come out in a while. It's a number 36, which is a 9, which kind of goes into itself. Release your pain, Foxgate. She's in Earth. She's got her foxes there. And she's trying to help you release that pain. It's very, very hard to release pain. And there's all kinds of things you can do at that point, but I would recommending get your situation straight, kind of just slow down and meditate. Ask for the answers. So this is, who do you want to be and what do you need to let go of in order to become that person? Relinquish your burden and soar. It can be easy to hold on to things out of habit or fear through a belief in scarcity or a lack of awareness that an issue is even affecting you, but letting go of what no longer serves you is the perfect place to have a clean slate. You can write a new story on and room in your life for new people, opportunities, and magic. None of which you'll find if you're too focused on clinging to the old, and of which you'll find if you're too focused on clinging to the old, unhelpful. There can be a strange satisfaction in holding on to grudges, people or things that have wounded you. It can become part of the way you see yourself, an exercise not to try to achieve your dreams, or a way to guilt people into remaining with you and acting in a certain way. When you draw this card, it's a message that it's time to release something to make way for the new, to stop resisting the letting go that will provide the space and energy for something better. It may be an old habit or a negative pattern that is causing you pain. The impact of a past event, a belief you've outgrown yet, are still acting from a responsibility you can no longer handle, or a situation you're in the right now that is stressing you out and making it hard for you to be the person you want to be. It might also be a relationship that you need to let go of with a friend, a family member, a partner, or a work colleague. Perhaps was a betrayal, a fundamental difference you can't reconcile, or you've simply grown apart. Everything, either way, you deserve to spend time with people you respect, who respect you in turn, to be with someone who makes your soul sing, who loves all of you, and who inspires you to be more yourself rather than diminishing you. If this is the case, look for the good in the relationship, for the precious moments you've shared, the things you've learned, and the good times you've had. Celebrate and honor those without feeling you need to remain there or maintain the relationship. Whatever it is you're holding on to, allow yourself to let it go. Step forward, lighting and fearlessly into a more positive, more authentic future, one where you can achieve your potential free from the shackles of the burden you've been dragging around with you. Release anything anything that has angered you, saddened you, or limited you, and begin again with a fresh slate. Shrug off your grief, fear, anger, regret, and hurt. Become your authentic self, who you are now and who you want to be going forward. Maybe it's all starts in this moment if you let it. Yeah, we have a choice. We all have a choice. And we can't say the devil made us do it because we all have a wee bit of devil in us. So if you're picking the negative part to believe in, then you're hurting yourself. And you shouldn't do that because you don't want to live in the negative. When somebody's negative, 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 it drains you. Okay, the gateway of light decided it wanted to come out and play. Solar light upgrades solar plexus, chakra, inner fire, and willpower. The solar plexus chakra is found just above the belly button in the pit of the stomach. It's the energetic gateway that governs our gut, our instincts, and on an energetic level. Our willpower and drive. This space can be described as followed. Our willpower and drive, energy level. This space can be described as a glowing sun. It is a space of warmth that gives us the necessary focus and energy to fulfill our purpose and realize our dreams. When the solar light gateway opens, our solar plexus becomes an infinite well of light. In the pit of our being, this is a source of daily inspiration and ancient wisdom. When we feel our willpower increasing, we are remembering that we have prepared for many incarnations for the opportunities we have today. The light of the great central sun shining on you, activating you to push onward and create. This is a perfect time to move forward with projects, goals, and intentions. Align your energies with whatever you are ready to create and experience. Focus on what you are ready to grow and where you are ready to expand. As you focus on your goals, you are given them energetic encouragement to flourish and open, like the warm summer sun kissing the ground, encouraging the flowers to grow and bloom. That sunlight has arrived. It's here in you now. Yes, we are the energy. We, all of us. And we don't accept anything but. We have to work on ourselves because this is all about us. It's all about you. It's all about me. We are co-creators with our creator, the I am. Now we had the Divine Master, and I thought it was interesting because Mary Magdalene, the sacred vessel, you are the answer, be guided to your purpose. I just love this card because it seemed to me Mary Magdalene had a very rough time. I think that they felt that she was who she was, but she was Jesus's wife. I will almost guarantee that. And she was sitting right at the, that picture you have of the Last Supper. She was sitting right beside Jesus. So yeah, she wasn't a bad person. Sorry. Miraculous encounters, divine experiences. Do not be afraid of being powerful. Mary, the mother of Jesus, was a simple woman with a divine mission to bring sacred love into the world. At the time of her death, she was ushered into heaven by the angels. It is for this reason that she is considered the queen of the angels, and her presence magnetizes the energy of miracles and with the presence of angels. One of the most important lessons of Mary's life was when Archangel Gabriel brought her the message that she was going to be the mother of Christ. When Gabriel appeared to her, she learned the message, or she heard the message. Do not be afraid, for I am an angel of the Lord. This wasn't necessary telling her not to be afraid because she was having a spiritual vision. More not to be afraid and of being this powerful. Mary experiences reminds of all women that it's safe to be powerful and gifted. She is now dedicated to spreading this message and is the leader of a group of angels dedicated to the world peace. I believe that. I think we have angels all over the place and they are trying to get us through this, but I don't know. We're in deep, got a little ways to dig ourselves out. Mary's experience reminds all women that it's safe to be powerful and gifted. She is now dedicated to spreading the message and is the leader of a group of angels dedicated to world peace. I had to reread that because I think we are going, I'm pretty sure that's what we're getting ready for, world peace, but we have to get ourselves ready for this. You are having spiritual visions and miraculous encounters at this time. Don't be afraid of your gifts. They're God-given abilities to help you remember who you are and where you have come from. If you have been wondering about the spiritual significance of certain encounters or experiences, know that the main message the universe is trying to get to you. Oh God, I got an itch in my eye. That you are not alone and you are significant bringer of light in the world. Your psychic and spiritual abilities have been awakened by some sort of shift in your life. This could have been an overwhelming, challenging, or emotional moment, but it has sent you on a path to the remembering that you can heal and help others. Angels of peace are here now to guide you on your way to harmony in all aspects of the world. Yeah, that is really where we're going to. And after they said, Thou shalt not fear, like 700 and something times in the Bible, they'd always tell you this spooky ass story about somebody that didn't succeed. Sometimes my husband says, Well, you said you didn't believe in the Bible. I believe in the Bible. I just think that there's a lot of things taken out and a lot of things added. So I think there's some truth, some untruth, and some mysteries that we might never learn. Now, the next one we got was Rumi. I love Rumi. Rumi is a mystical knowing, breaking boundaries, personal experience of God. Yes, I have been having personal experiences with our Father, the Sky Father. And I have a beautiful relationship with Sky Father and our Earth Mother. And the Son, the Christ consciousness is within my heart. So I'm doing good with this one. Rumi was a 13th century Persian mystic poet. His words, poems, and songs have been highly influential the world over, transcending national borders and ethnic division and describing the direct experience of God. Rumi is now acknowledging as the world's most popular poet. What's most magical about this great man is his ability to shed light on moments that can be deeply painful. In these moments, his words and poems can bring real solace. One of the most loved phrases is, The wound is where the light enters, for it shows that even in our darkest, most wounded moments, God will be there to lend and lead us back to wholeness. It's time to move beyond any limitations of the earthly realm. that have been placed or forced upon you. It's time to break free of the constraints of family, politics, religion, and anything else that has been telling you who you are or how you need to be. Your connection to the divine must come from personal experiences. Trust that you believe and trust what you know. For this, the only way to move forward, this instant saying you should disrespect or throw away what makes made to be a place around you, but see if there's a way for you to authentically express who you are without causing offense. Rumi's light is with you to help you move beyond the limitations of society or family traditions. Simply remain centered in your heart and let your personal experience of the divine lead the way. It isn't inauthentic to speak to others in their language or throw their wonder in dark corners to let get your point across. What's important is that you feel within in the deep knowing that no matter who you are or where you are loved by the power of the creator, that creator, you. I like that. I like Rumi. I knew it was going to be a beautiful message. I knew by these cards that this was messages that people need to hear because right now everybody is confused. Everybody is fighting back the aggravation. I understand. I have it too. And the losses are getting harder and harder. When you lose both your parents in a week's time, it's rough. It really is. I'm not going to sugarcoat it at all. But I'm trying to figure out what the burning experience was. I think I know what it was, but I'm going to think about it a little more because I know my creator had a message for me and my little brother for some unknown reason. We got a number 22 in the Enchanted Map Oracle, and this is intention, and this is beautiful. Look at this little owl with the wish puffy and on the egg. And there's all kinds of wish fluffies on the ground. And he's looking at something. He's there kind of staring with intention. Intention, deliberate, clear intentions have the power to change your world. Your objectives will be filled at this time. Inspiration, intentions are like magic arrows shot into the sky. The universe is bringing you a gift, showing you that you're hiding your mask. Recognize that you're not the one who has to do all the work. However, others helped you co-create reality. You connected to the power of your intention, sending it on into the field, then allow for synchronicity to work as magic. Perhaps the good intentions of others will inspire you to send out beautiful ones of your own. Own the life that you want to lead and live deliberately with clarity and detachment. I thought about that as I was reading it, so I was kind of hesitating. Yeah, I want you to look at this and what do you feel? I want you to think about what you feel about this card. There's such a message here. It's like the egg, the unknown, okay, and the knowledge with the dandelion, which would, if you blew on it or something, would blow into the air and it would flow through the air. Okay, I'm going to be touching this card a lot while we're doing this so I can get an idea of the energy that's coming forth on this thing because I'm an energy feeler. I feel energy. It's a little bit of heat in your hands, and it's the feeling that that's a message that is intended to be a message people need to listen to. Okay, we are deliberately clearing intentions have the power to change your world because that is what we're doing. We're going through time right now and we're looking at everything that is important and everything that's not important. And we're looking at our objectives because we will be fulfilling at this time. We'll be fulfilling an inspiration and intention. And then we can feel into it also. So with the 22, the intentions, we got the oh, this is the Wild Reflections Tarot. And this is a clarifier, and we got the Six of Cups. Okay, this makes it a little bit okay. This right here, the intentions. This is the clarifier. What are your intentions? Huh? Think about it. Nostalgia, memories, familiarity, healing, comfort, semi sentimental pleasure. The Six of Cups card represents nostalgia, childlike joy, and happy memories. The querent is encouraged to reflect on the beautiful moments in their life when they experience contentment or bliss. This card can also signify that someone from the querent's past will return and have a positive impact on them. It may be a friend who has been away or a mentor. You know, that is a beautiful message because the intention is you're putting your intentions out there. So, and then you're getting this, which is a beautiful card of loving and energy and just being with the one that you love. It's like she's going down and she's trying to listen to his heart. Okay, now we have a 12, and that's a 3, that's a divine message, and we've been getting slow and steady. And I really know that the slow and steady is with the intention we are going to look into our life and find out where we're headed and what we're doing. Slow and steady wins the race. Remember the old clinch. Slow and steady wins the race. This is the time for easy movement, unhurried steps, and a steady heart. Trust that taking life at a more leisurely pace will give you greater access to your dreams. Slowing down always more contract with the juicier elements of your life. Savor them. That's really interesting. I'm going to keep these cards kind of together because we had intention with the Six of Cups. And maybe I'll get something different than what I'm getting on these cards. But now we got the 10 of Pentacles reversed on the 12, slow and steady. So this should be an interesting card. Yeah, this card was kind of like family, like topsy-turvy, um, family disputes, bankruptcy, debt, fleeing success, conflicts, over money, instability, breaking traditions. The Ten of Pentacles reversed indicates the asker has lost sight of the big picture of their life and what a loss Yeah, could you imagine losing sight of the whole thing, just not even believing it or thinking about it? They may be hyper focused on finances and unable to see the other blessings in their life. The card can also signify the asker has recently gone through a challenging time and may be feeling a lack of security. It is a reminder that at this very moment, you have everything you need to tap into happiness. That was really interesting because we do have everything within us to make us happy. We just got to find it again. I mean, it's buried there in our soul. I mean, we remember things because nothing is new under the sun. It says that even in the Bible. Okay, now we got a number 27, and yeah, this is a beautiful card. 27 is home. Home. You are comfortable in your own skin. You belong. Peace, security, safety, belonging, and all the features one would want from home are indicated now. The home and represents an invitation to experience what it's like to be secure in your own skin, to live comfortably no matter what is happening in the world around you. It's a time for opening your eyes to your tribe of like-minded people or one special person who makes you feel like you've come home. Home is love, and love is all around you now. Whatever your inquiry, you are where you are meant to be and will reap great benefits by staying on this path, regardless of where it leads. Home will always be with you. It is where the heart is. I like that because everybody's always kind of missing home and looking for home and we have it all right within us. It's got it's got a wise out and there's a time clock and just a lot of energy in nature. Oh, there's a, a woman down here and I'm thinking she's kind of lost right there. It's like she's not sure where to go. She's getting ready to walk up to the door. But what's behind door number one? Okay. 27. Now, with the home card, we got the Nine of Wands. Nine of Wands. Nine has been a look up 999 as your angel number for tonight, today. It's past midnight my time, so it's magical Monday. Last stand persistence, grit, reliance, previousness, close to success and fatigue. The 901 represents boundaries, resilience, and courage. The ask may be feeling worn down by life's tribunals, or as though they cannot catch a break. The Nine of Wands reminds us to courageously stand firm in who we are, protect our boundaries, and that we love built. It's time to stay true to yourself and to practice the word no. Uh, Yeah, that kind of looks interesting right there too, because this is the clarifier for home. And maybe he's sitting on the side over there and we just don't see him, you know. He's he's not helping anything right now either. Okay, that was the last uh of that one, but now we have a special message. And we've been going to the dreams of Gaia for the special message. And there's a couple cards in here that come out. The first card that come out I thought was interesting because it is the sage and it is the seven. And the sage was upside down. Okay. Um, this this is knowledge in all its forms, aids decisions making process. It makes our choices clear. You know, this is all about choice. This is all about what choice have you made? You make a mistake? I mean, let's work it out instead of going ballistic. Think about that. Do you have faith in the ability of humanity to continue to grow and learn? If we look back at the past, we can see that we have grown as a race. Outdated and false beliefs have been cast aside as humans' understanding increase and our knowledge grows. However, we must also accept that much of what we know now will be deemed inaccurate or false in the future. That is the way of knowledge. It evolves and changes as we do. Much of what much of what we have now is in the present was once believed to be improbable or impossible in the past. All of our technology advancements were once the stuff of fantasies and imagination. Hmm. We as a race continue to grow and evolve because people challenge, question, and defy those who have told them that their actions are foolish or flawed. They have studied, researched, investigated, debunked, and inverted. And in doing so, you have moved us to the knowledge you have at the point in time. So, yeah, the sage is the sage. He is the storyteller. He is uh, the one that you think of or ask when you're having problems with something. But he was reversed, and there is some blockages going on there. So just remember, let and open up your heart to some of these messages coming through because they're not bad messages. Okay. Now, the clarifier for the sage was the Ten of Cups. Where are you? There you are, beauty. This is family. Happiness, homecoming, fulfillment, emotional stability, security, domestic harmony. The Ten of Cups represents happiness, family, unity, and personal fulfillment. The card suggests that the Querent is experiencing a happy life at home or within the family with a sense of connection and unity. Was, yeah, she was, but they're not now. Okay, I just realized I answered a question of something that was coming through my mind. So yeah, I tend to do that when I get kind of tired. And I wanted to get this done because I know tomorrow I'm probably not going to have time. And I wanted to get this to you guys because I know everybody's having a really hard time right now with decision making and things. The Ten of Cups represents happiness, family, unity, and personal fulfillment. This card suggests that the current is experiencing a happy life at home or within their family with a sense of connectedness and unity with loved ones. Yep. This card can also serve as a reminder for the asker to see the abundance and magic around you. Perhaps they have gotten lost in the daily routines and have never taken the choice to appreciate the beauty things leave create in their life. So yeah, that's a very good one for the home. And this one. The trickster upside down, hanging around, trying to convince you that he's all good and then some. He's showing you some cards and he knows you're sad because he sees you in the background. He doesn't care. Easy options, easy money, deception, unnecessary risk, and addiction, and blame. Avoid easy answers. Think twice about taking risks. Something is not as it seems. Be honest with yourself. You are accountable. Do you gamble with another's future? Consider the feeling of an underground bathroom. That'd be cool. Look beyond selfish desire and blame. When the fire of earth card appears, awareness is of the key. Importance sometimes is not right. Someone is not as they seem. Someone lies and deceives, and that someone could be you. Could it be that you are lying to yourself and others? It might not be a deliberate deception, but it is a deception. Ah, um, I just got deja vu. Somebody needs to be very careful with this one right here. Um, I'm getting kind of blacking out and kind of dizzy when I'm holding this card. And yeah, somebody really needs to take heed on this person. Whoever is around them right now is the trickster, and they're not there for their good. They're there for them. And we need to be really, really careful at this point with this card coming up, because to me, this is like the devil, and he's trying to trick the girl that's in the shadow, but basically she's probably in another dimension above him, but he's still talking to her, trying to maybe have her come back out of that or something. He's going to deceive, is what he's going to do. There is a wee devil within all of us who whispers that we are acting for the greater good or not at fault where others are concerned. Does that voice encourage you to laugh alongside and the fears and the concerns of loved ones, or to respond? Okay, that's my cue. I am going to um, give you the last little bit of this card because I'm getting really some bad energy from whoever this card is for. Uh, there is a wee bit of devil in us who whispers that we are acting for the greater good or not at fault where others are concerned. Does that voice encourage you to laugh aside the fears or bring the fears on? Remember, your actions and choices have the power to do lasting hurt to others. Are you choosing to be blind or turn your back on those who love you in order to cater to your own self interests, bad habits, or who love you or addictions? Are you gambling with someone else's future happiness as well as your own? Uh, that is a big warning. And as you've seen, I started to kind of get funky feeling. Mm, if you look at this card, he's trying to lure her. And she's like, I'm not looking and I don't want to go. And I don't trust him. But he's luring her with all kinds of things, with jewelry over here. He's got the cards right there, and it's the Ace of Spades. Something's going to happen if she doesn't take heed. And with that, we got the Page of Wands. Okay. This reading just got really strange. And he's reversed. Hasty, impatient, lacking ideas, tantrums, laziness, boring, unreliable, distracting. Perhaps all of you probably are caused by haste and inconsistency. You do not feel stable in work or in a new project. During this period, you are experiencing stress due to the fact that your life is full of unexpected changes. Be careful, do not rush to trust the first person you meet. You risk being deceived. Unreasonable and stupid boasting can lead to problems. Uh, yeah, be careful with that one. And we got the last one is the King of Fire, and it is a 14, which is a 5. And you know what? The Trickster was also a 5, and he was also reversed. Um, Grounded and focus your passion. Be more than an idea person. Remain involved from start to finish. Every leader is part of a team. Delegate. Be dauntless. Respect your position by respecting others. Show your appreciation. Keep your temper in check. Yeah, somebody has a temper. Um, and this is how they come out. So we really have to be careful with that energy right there that's behind this King of Fire. Because you got to keep your temper in check. This is a very, very interesting reading of it. And we've got the clarifier for the 14. King of Fire is the world. And this time she's 21 and she's not reversed. Completion, achievement, fulfillment, sense of belonging, wholeness, harmony. To encounter the world at your card and your cards is to encounter a great unity and wholeness. It symbolizes the moment when the inner and outer worlds, self and others become a single entity. The meaning of the world card is fulfillment, achievement, and contemplation. This shows that all the efforts that you have been putting in place are starting to pay off. Okay. Now, I did get some very strong energies there, folks. And I want everybody to be cautious right now. We have a lot of things going on in this world that we just don't understand. And it is going to get very, how do I say, confusing. And we have to really pay attention to things. I've got some major energy, goosebumps, all kinds of stuff from those last few cards that somebody needs to really take this to heart and think about what they're doing. All right. Well, I think it was a nice, magical Monday, and I think it's going to give you some thoughts and ideas on what to do when you need to do it. So, anyway, I love everybody. May every step in your journey be magical. And you know what? See you.